Today we're going to compare LG and Samsung counter depth refrigerators. So really interesting comparison here, and something that, really with both these brands, kind of love it or hate it brands. So very polarizing. You can see it in the comments on the videos, you see it in the reviews online. So two very polarizing brands. And I'd say first and foremost, both very tech-driven, innovative type brands, but that kind of polarizing, love it or hate it, really comes down to service. And I think that's really the deciding factor when you're really looking at these brands is service in your area, where you are, who's going to service it when and if you have a problem. So let's kind of jump right into it. Let's talk about LG a little bit.
Yeah, LG kind of was following behind Samsung initially. Samsung was that tech forward company, and they came on scene like a roaring lion. COVID kind of really exposed a lot of their weakness in some of their serviceability, and LG all the while stayed at it. Now as we look forward, LG is really the brand pushing a lot of industry first. I mean, examples are, we always get asked of what's the biggest refrigerator given the space you have. LG solved that with a whole new insulation, a type of material that can insulate the fridge, and they don't need as big a sidewalls to the unit. And so largest capacity in a lot of its categories, whether it's countered up, freestanding, so on and so forth. Once they do that, everyone else knocks it off. Craft ice, that big ball ice you had, or ice makers that have 2, 3, 4 ice makers in there with chewable ice and crescent ice and craft ball ice. And so a lot of good industry first there. The craziest part about it, and we continue to ask ourselves why, how do they do it with quality? I mean, their quality story really is second to none. And forget comparing even LG to Samsung, really compared to any brand, it's almost the lowest in most every single category, and has been for years now. But now there's Samsung.
Yeah, and with Samsung, again, a brand that we used to carry, don't carry it anymore. And so, a lot of that comes back to serviceability and that as well. But like you mentioned, Samsung was always an innovative brand. So they definitely had some uniques out there as well. Things like bespoke, being able to really kind of customize your refrigerator with a picture or certain colors, and you can really do them in different, really kind of to however you want to kind of have that look. They have the family hub with the tablet on the refrigerator. Again, not, I'd say something that how useful it is, really depends on the family, but flex drawers, the 4-door flex was really one of the ones to pioneer there. Multiple kinds of ice in a lot of their refrigerators, pitchers of water built into their refrigerators that are kind of filled up automatically. So a lot of really cool features that are built into their refrigeration as well. But again, like you said, I think the most important thing here comes down to serviceability when it comes to Samsung and LG.
Certainly move quick. Sometimes we question way too quick. We question that quality control testing over a little bit longer period. But two interesting brands, certainly ones to look at. They hit great price points. You could be from anything from low to really, really high. They have different steps and different brand offerings within their brands. So I think it appeals to a lot. But again, we're right back to that main point of service. And it comes down to your area and really doing that research. And if you feel confident that you have someone you can call when and if there should be a problem, these are refrigerators we're talking about today in this case. And, there it's important because you can't live without a fridge.
Absolutely. It's something you need fixed quick and right away for sure. So
there you have it.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for appliance tips and updates from Yale Appliance.
Your feedback is what shapes our series. Like what you saw? Give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you.
Stay informed and inspired on all your appliance needs. This is Appliance Advisors signing off.